Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. So, I genuinely feel like I need to reiterate my question. Is y'all cool? Because some of the responses that I have received, bruh, I'm confused. And please allow me to say that I'm not a victim. That's not what that was. That wasn't me victimizing or attempting to get empathy or sympathy or nothing like that. If you feel me, you feel me. If you don't, you don't. Two, the particular part of the clip that was shared on my social medias was shared because it was the most vulnerable state of my video, in my personal opinion, based on following up a video I already put on TikTok asking for financial assistance because I need help, as I stated. But if you would have just went to watch the entire video on YouTube, which is what y'all know what to do with the finger pointing to the link in my bio to go to my YouTube, is for. So let's just jump right into it. Someone insinuated that I should allow the other party to be present in our child's life. And I was attempting, and I did, I acknowledge it. And I was attempting to explain how I tried that and it didn't work out. In the manner that either I needed it to or he needed it to, it doesn't matter. It didn't work out. So they then continued to confidently insinuate that I am sending a wrong message to my daughter by keeping her from her father. Now, please hear me when I say this is not the first time I've ever gotten this reaction, and I know it won't be the last. But what these people are failing to realize is that this is my daughter. In other words, if I need to just actually spell it out, just because you would do something for your children a certain way does not mean that I am obligated to do it the same way. It don't work like that. Your children aren't my children. My choices aren't your choices. Our lives are not the same. You are not me. And I don't even understand how people can really negate that so much. If I'm being a buck 50 with y'all. It really baffles me that individuals cannot grasp the simple fact that my children are not theirs and have literally no control over how I am choosing to raise them or what I am doing. Furthermore, the amount of healing and growing I have done, I am completely aware that a lot of individuals will not be able to understand my methods as a guardian. They tell me all the time, straight up out of their mouth. No matter how I attempt to even explain myself. And this is why I don't explain myself no more. It's not even, it's really, I'm wasting my breath. I would prefer to reserve it. But here is what really got me. Like, this is what really just, I don't know, it kind of, I don't know, might have rubbed me the wrong way or threw me off. Sending the wrong message indicates, in my opinion, that I'm sending any message. Hear me and hear me good. My child only knows what I choose to disclose to her. That's it. She don't know anything more outside of what I choose to disclose to her. And that is not a lot considering she is only 8. This child is a child. This is not an adult. She has no knowledge of anything going on with court or this case. And the weight of the case is not for my daughter to carry. It's for me to carry. And I carry it. As do I not push any narratives onto my child. She'll be able to do that when she is older. And I can explain more to her. And that's it. I don't want her to know. I don't want her to feel burdensome. I don't want her to feel pain at the hand of someone else's doing because of something that really don't concern her but is an adult thing. These are children. They don't need to know everything. And I handle myself accordingly, as Do we both have counselors to help me navigate her in the best way and help her navigate and process any emotions that she feels about anything? As for me, this is why this works out for me so well. Like, I really be concerned with y'all sometimes. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. And oh my gosh, y'all, I'm not a victim. Please don't let the tears fool you. I take full accountability for my hand in this. Do I think I should be getting illegally dragged through a court system set up to enslave me? No, absolutely not. But I am fully aware that the sex I had to create that baby was consensual by both parties. The only difference I see is that I haven't victimized myself, especially not to the point that I don't care how something as serious and as heavy as this case can affect my child. That's literally the only difference. So when I say I'm handling it by any means necessary, I mean exactly that. It's being handled. And I genuinely be concerned with y'all mindset sometimes. But it's honestly only to a certain extent, because I am fully aware that this is what conditioning and trauma does. Baby, hear me and hear me aloud. Those cycles, they were broken over here. Those cycles are not continuing over here. I don't desire my children to grow up within the same traumatic cycles and systematic conditioning that I grew up in. I am cool. I'm cool. And more than anything, I really do hope that everyone is capable of getting to this point one day. Like, it matters more than I'll ever be able to, like, express into words or bring into words. Period. It absolutely matters. And one more thing, really, really fast. Clearly, I am not someone who's bothered about crying on the internet or in front of anything. One thing about me, baby, if I feel like I need to cry, I am going to cry. I'm going to cry. The gag is how hard y'all portray yourselves to be. And let me tell you something, just for a little bit of insight. Suppressing your emotions don't make you strong. There's true strength is found in the emotional expression, and the trauma, the emotional expression, and literally trauma and conditioning has taught us otherwise. And generations of suppressions in its totality. This didn't start with us. This is something that was carried on for a multitudinous generation before it gets to us in our bodies, based on things that we endured as far as experiences and trauma and conditioning growing up. Like, this is not new. These are cycles. Cycles I'm not looking to continue. I'm cool. Trauma and conditioning had pretty much taught us that feelings and emotions are weakness. There is no need to express them. They don't matter. And these things are simply not true, as well as it way past time that we change this narrative. And I'm not depressed. I'm not. I've been there, and there is a difference. Y'all see me? I'm still meaty. Y'all can go back in my videos, in my pictures, and see how small I got due to depression, because it's there. But I'm not depressed. But I do carry this entire thing in its totality alone. And battling an entire system for rights that I know I have and have to be upheld is heavy. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so heavy. So yeah, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And when I say physically, because people tend to get confused, for some insight, my fingers be like feeling like they about to fall off. Like, even just this past weekend, I found myself having to put together 12 documents. And my documents don't be short documents. They're ranging from like 4 to 7 pages. I need a hand massage for sure. The lack of sleep. And figure that out. And the amount of hours that I dedicate to this overall impacts my physical health. Because I still haven't learned how to balance it all. I'm learning, but I haven't got to it yet. So I do neglect myself in a lot of ways. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Eating, sometimes. Sleeping, sometimes. Fell off my workout schedule. I did my best to keep it up, but it just be heavy. Y'all can probably hear my babies in the background arguing. They so funny, but cause they when I'm recording this particular video. But yeah, like it is all overwhelming for sure. Like I can't negate that it's so overwhelming, and like including financial stress and strain behind it. It's a lot in its totality. But for real, y'all can keep you are choosing this like that, but you're choosing this comment to yourself, because I'm fully aware. I'm not above asking for help though. But if I'm asking for help, I feel it's imperative to provide some details of what I'm dealing with if I'm literally getting on the internet and asking for help. But if you're taking that as victimizing out of what I'm expressing, that's a you thing. That's not that don't really got nothing to do with me, because I know I'm not a victim. And if you knew me, you would know that, but y'all don't. I'm not even really too shocked. But yeah, like y'all, all I want is the best for myself and my children, and the freedom of everybody. If I'm really keeping it $150 with y'all. But I feel like people tend to overstep comfortably. And moving forward, I'm not going to say anything else about this, but I was definitely going to have to address some things today. Because what is y'all cool? I'm going to catch y'all next time. Next time we hopping back into our regular series. Peace.